Hey guys, I'm Aditya Kashyap, your host and host, and I have come up with a lecture series of Biography Series 1. Today we will cover the biography of Idi Amin, the butcher of Uganda. So let's start with that. Guys, join the session as much as you can and be the part of this beautiful family. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. Idi Amin, he is from Uganda. So he belongs to a member of the small Kakawa ethnic group of northwestern Uganda. Amin had a little formal education and joined the King's African Rifle of the British Colonial Army in 1946 as an assistant cook. So he started his career as an assistant cook and completed a journey to become the Almighty of Uganda. So although he claimed to have fought in Burma, Myanmar during World War II in 1939 to 1945, his military record shows that his service began in 1946. He quickly rose through the rank and he served in the British action against the Mau Mau revolt in Kenya 1952 to 1956. Amin was one of the few Ugandan soldiers elevated to the rank of Uganda independence in 1962 and he became closely associated with the new nation's Prime Minister and President Milton Obote. He was made Chief of Army and Air Force in 1966 to 70. Conflict with Obote arose and however on January 25, 1971, Amin staged a successful military coup. He became the President and Chief of the Armed Forces in 1971 and became the Field Marshal in 1975 and became a President for life in 1976. Amin ruled directly, shunning the delegation of power. He was noted for his abrupt change of moods from buffoony to shrewdness, from gentleness to tyranny. He was often extreme in his nationalism. He expelled all Asians from Uganda in 1972, an action that led to the breakdown of Uganda's economy, and he publicly insulted Great Britain and the United States as well as numerous world leaders. A Muslim, he reversed Uganda's amicable relation with Israel and befriended Libya and Palestinians. In July 1976, he was personally involved in the hijacking of the French airliners to Entebbe. He also took tribalism, a long-standing problem in Uganda, to its extreme by allegedly ordering the persecution of Akoli, Lango, and other ethnic groups. Amin came to be known as the Butcher of Uganda for his brutality, and it is believed that some 3 lakh people were killed and countless others tortured during his presidency. In October 1978, Amin ordered an attack on Tanzania, aided by Ugandan nationalism. Tanzania's troops eventually overpowered the Ugandan army as the Tanzanian-led forces neared Kampala, Uganda capital on April 11, 1979. Amin fled the country. He was succeeded as the president by Yusuf Lule 2 days later. After escaping forced to Libya, Amin finally settled in Saudi Arabia and he uh, spent the rest of his life there. He was died in August 16, 2003 in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. So this is about Idi Amin. Hello. Now let's talk about the history of Uganda in few lines. So history of Uganda. A survey of notable events and people in the history of Uganda. The country located in the East Central Africa is a landlocked country. Uganda's brother, drawn in an artificial and arbitrary manner in the late 19th century by colonial power, encompass two essential different types of society: the relatively centralized Bantu people of the south and the more decentralized Nilotic and Sudanic people to the north. There are many ecosystems in the countries from the tall volcanic mountain of the eastern and the western frontier to the densely forested swamp of the Albert Nile River and the rainforest of the country's central plateaus. Uganda's capital is Kampala, which is also the country's largest city. The city's extent reaches the shore of Lake Victoria, the largest lake in Africa and chief reservoir of the Nile River. This discussion focuses on the history of Uganda since the 19th century. So, this is all for today. So, guys, if you like my session, like my effort, like my explanation about the biography of Idi Amin, the Butcher of Uganda, then please do like, share, and subscribe and be the part of this beautiful family. Thank you very much for joining the session. फिर मिलते हैं. Bye bye.